I'm Christian Broughton. I'm the digital editor of The Independent and so I edit independent.co.uk and I100.
Obviously, the media environment is changing quite rapidly, and print circulation is online. People are increasingly using ad blockers, and you're getting new sites like BuzzFeed and Vice, which are seemingly changing the rules of the game. So, if news brands and national newspapers are competing, what do they need to do?
I think that one thing that would really help is to not focus on all the negatives. I think our industry is really good at focusing on negatives and has been for a few years now. Not all print circulations are in decline. We forget about the eye, which is on the up and rising fast. Innovation is the thing that our industry needs now, whether it's in digital, whether it's in print. We just need to change. We need to try new things. With revenue streams, we need to try new things. Ad blockers, okay, there's been a bit more discussion about ad blockers since the new Apple release. It's not a critical problem for us now. We've got really incredibly low levels of, we're way ahead of the market in ad fraud terms at The Independent. We've got a very, very high value audience. We've managed to grow our audience really rapidly, but they're still more likely to be high earners, young, in work, than a lot of places in the industry. I think that some media brands are struggling in various different ways, and I think the danger is that we then apply those problems to all established media brands. So because maybe some TV networks or some newspapers struggle to reach a new young audience, that's not a problem for us. We've reached a very young and very affluent audience, and with innovations such as I100, that's only got a huge amount better in the past few years.
Do you think our obsession with digital is leaving print simple?
No, I don't think that at all. I think that at The Independent we showed that you can have a really strong newspaper and a really strong digital operation. They can have exactly the same ethics behind what they do. They can do different things, but they can come together at amazing moments as well. We recently had the Refugees Welcome campaign, which was started when online we saw the pictures of Aylan Kurdi. We ran it at the very top of the website in a very newspaperly gesture headline, which was if these photographs of a dead child on a European beach don't change Europe's attitude to refugees, what will? It's a very kind of core independent DNA kind of headline to run that, the picture package to run. Through the day, it accelerated rapidly and ended up on the front page of the newspaper the next morning. And everything worked together so powerfully at that moment, and we came together and we really got some attention onto a great issue. There's something very permanent and very real about a page of print, the front page of a newspaper that you see people hold on the train in a very public way, which dovetails brilliantly with a news operation.
On ad blocking, because obviously a lot of publishers rely on ad revenue to keep them going. The consumers are increasingly installing ad blockers. So do you think eventually we're going to end up having to pay for all of our news?
I think that a lot of the conversation about online subscription models feel to me like people trying to reconstruct the past. The newspaper industry loved it when everyone was taking a Sunday newspaper subscription. If the payment methods suit the medium, if they suit digital, I think they could work. I think that the music industry's managed to find a way. I think that the film industry's managed to find a way. I think that sometimes the offerings at the moment, beyond very specialist publishers such as the FT, seem a little bit old school to me. I think possibly there might be a micropayments future, but we're not there yet. And neither are we into the area just yet where ad blocking is really becoming a substantial problem. We still have an awful lot of people who come to the site that do see the adverts. I think that we need to maybe talk to our audience about what they want. We can't carry on doing what we do with no revenue at all. I don't think we're expected to. I think that if we work together with platforms such as Facebook maybe, we're keen to try instant articles. We'll see where that goes. We'll see how their ad model works. We've got to stay open to the diversity of revenue options. And as for ad blocking specifically, I think we have to have a watching brief on that.
What's just like the biggest challenge for you going?
For us specifically, we've got the launch of a new website to happen very, very soon. I can't tell you exactly when, but very, very soon. The independent website is going to be launched afresh. That's going to be a fantastic opportunity. We built from about 16, 17 million monthly uniques at the back end of 2012, right up to mid 50 million unique visitors per month right now. We need to kick on to the next level at the independent. We need to grow I100. We need to find out where that's going to take us. It's only a year old. It's already created a huge audience. It peaks at around 7 million monthly uniques. So we've got to see where to take that. We've got a fledgling, we've got the start of a great thing happening in the US, where we've got an office there run by Andy Buncombe, formerly our Asia correspondent and our Washington correspondent on the paper, who's now running the newsroom out there. We've got plans to grow that. So there's plenty to be getting on with.